Hi friends, welcome to your morning Vinyasa flow to awaken body and mind. This is a full body yoga practice that you can do every day in the morning to start your day. You don't need any specific prompts and we'll get right into it. We begin our class today sitting with the legs crossed. And if you wish, you can sit on some support, but we'll start moving quite soon. So just find a position that allows you to relax and settle in for a moment. So you can close the eyes if you're comfortable with that, or simply lower the gaze and find a focus point. Allow your spine to lengthen and invite a certain wakefulness into your posture, a certain mindfulness. Relax your face and the shoulders. Relax the abdomen. And just take a couple of conscious breaths. Drawing all your energies into this moment. Leaving everything that is planned for today move into the background a little. It will still be there for you later. And just become fully present. This is your time. You want to try and enjoy it. Take a deeper breath into your nose. And softly sigh out, releasing any tension from the body. Again, deep breath in through the nose. Sighing out, releasing any tension from the mind. One more deep breath in, fully arriving. Exhaling, letting go of any expectations. And then join your palms together in front of the heart center. Maybe set an intention for your practice or even for your day. A simple, beautiful quality that you want to cultivate today. So whenever you feel distracted, challenged, whether it's on your yoga mat or later in your day, you can come back to this intention. Ground yourself, be mindful, and set positive impulses for yourself. You can keep the eyes closed or gently open them as you bring your hands back onto the knees and start moving the upper body forward in a big half circle. And then overside, backwards to close the circle. We'll do this a couple of times. You might have heard of these Sufi circles, so we get our energy going. And you can go a bit faster or a bit slower, whatever feels most natural to you in the morning to wake up the body. And you want to allow the abdomen to soften and be massaged and stimulated here. You want to allow the spine to get moving, maybe the shoulders, the neck a little bit. And really enjoy these generous yet mindful movements. And then slowly, mindfully switch direction, circle the other way around. Good. You can, again, feel free to adjust and make the circles a bit slower or a bit smaller. Really getting to feel the body, connecting to the body. Some of us feel stiff in the morning, then just take it a bit easier. Some of us feel ready to go and can go a bit faster. However, we start to let those circles become a bit smaller. And slowly circling our way up the spine, back again into an upright seat. And then you want to move the hands further onto the shins so you can pull yourself forward in kind of a cow stretch. So you stick out the tailbone, you lift the chin, you lift the heart, open up the front body. And then on your next exhale, you want to round the back. You can hang onto the arms, draw the navel in, pull the shoulder blades apart, even roll a bit onto the tailbone if that feels fine. Inhale, sit back up, take the pelvis into the movement, and the neck, stretch the front body. And exhale, round the back. Do this a couple of times in synchronization with the breath. Maybe you want to invite a gentle ujjayi breath, narrowing the back of the throat, creating a bit of a hissing sound so you can focus on the sound in the back of the throat. This creates warmth, friction in the body. So see if that's the right thing for you today. And you always have the choice to breathe very naturally. On your next inhale, without any rush getting there, find back into your straight spine. Bring the hands underneath the knees and step the feet onto the mat in front of you. For a moment, round your back once again like in a cat stretch, roll onto the tailbone. And then pull yourself forward and up and really straightening the spine, coming into the sits bones. Good. Lift one foot off the ground. Bring the low leg parallel to the floor, and then bring the second leg along for your boat pose. You can keep the hands in the back of the knees for support, especially in the beginning, or you can extend the arms forward. And this is a powerful pose. We want to start and really activate the body, create some heat, some strength. However, we want to keep that same ease of the smooth breath, of the relaxed face, and the very mindful attitude. We stay for 2 more breaths. One more. And then cross your shins, roll over the feet and come into a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You can tuck the toes under. And then once again, press into a rounded cat stretch. And then drop the belly, lift the heart into your cow stretch. Other one was a cat stretch. So once again, exhale, cat stretch, rounding the back, pressing away from the ground. Inhaling, cow stretch, dropping the belly, lifting the heart. Good. Find your neutral spine again, and then keep the hips where they are, so your hips are over the knees, and you start walking the hands forward for Anahata Asana. We'll take one more calming pose here, or rather calm pose, I wanted to say, and stay here to really open through the shoulders, the chest. You can bring the chin down or the forehead, or let the head hover. Allow the heart to melt down and really breathe a lot of fresh air into the chest, into the heart space. I feel the body slowly awakening, opening. One more breath here. Feel how the pose changes over the course of a couple of breaths. And then slowly bring weight onto the hands, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Bring your right leg out behind you, and then bring the foot down onto the ground. Bring the sole of the foot down, step the left foot out a little so you have more balance to reach the right arm up into a little bit of a supported side plank here. Reach your right arm over the ear. Really start opening the side body a lot. I want to breathe a lot of space into the body. First, open up. Get rid of the stiffness of the morning before we move a bit faster. Engage the core a lot. You want to pull the right arm up and then come up into a mini warrior 2 shape. And then bring the right hand into the right leg and reach the left arm up for gate pose. And now we'll open the left side of the body. Breathe into that space. Good. And then slowly guide the hands back down, one after the other. And bring the right knee next to the left knee. Good. Bring the left leg out behind you, bring the toes down. Bring the inner seam of the foot down. Try and ground the whole sole of the foot down. Right toes step out of the mat. Left arm reaches up. And then reach that left arm over ear, really opening the side body. Enjoy these stretches. Use the breath to further create space in the body. And then engage the core a lot. Come back up, arms parallel to the floor. Drop the left arm, reach the right arm up. It's a bit like a small peaceful warrior here. Open the right side of the body and really try and keep the whole right arm active all the way till the fingertips. Take another breath. And then guide right hand down, left hand down. This time, listen. Keep the left leg long, step the toes on the ground, and then step the right foot next to the left one for your high plank pose. Push the shoulder blades apart, draw the low belly in. So you're trying not to stick the bum out or drop it down, but find that long line. We'll take one more deep breath in. One more releasing breath out. Keeping the same mindful, relaxed attitude. One more breath in. Exhale, bring the knees down, lower all the way onto the belly. Inhale, point the toes, roll the shoulders back, cobra pose. And exhale, tuck the toes, bring the hips back and up, downward facing dog. First downward facing dog, feel free to generously bend the knees, press one heel after the other down to the ground. Opening the back side of the legs, stretching the feet, maybe soften the neck and the face. And then bend the knees a bit more, lift the hips higher, draw the low belly in, lengthen through the spine, deep breath in. Soft breath out. Inhale, slowly come onto the tiptoes as you roll forward into your high plank. You can think a bit cat-like with the back. Exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back up, downward facing dog.
One more time. Inhale, roll forward into your plank pose, shoulders over wrists. Find that long line. Exhale, back up. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into your plank pose. Exhale, with or without the knees, lower all the way into the belly. Inhale, open through the chest, Bhujangasana Cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up on the inhale, three-legged dog. Big step forward as you exhale. Bring the left knee down. And on the inhale, reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Stay here for the exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale, reach the arms higher. Exhale, twist the upper body to the right. Right arm goes back, left arm goes forward. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, drop the right arm, lift the left arm up. Maybe the right arm finds the back of the left thigh, hamstring, or just let it hover wherever it feels good. Reach the left fingertips up. Feel the opening in the left groin. One more breath here. On your exhale, bring arms back parallel to the floor. And then bring the left hand down to the mat. Reach the right arm up for an easy twist. You can stay here or option to release the back knee off the ground. Your choice. Pull the upper shoulder back. Maybe look into the upper hand if that's okay for your neck. Otherwise, look to the side. Take another breath. And then bring the right hand down. Try without sliding. Engage the core. Step into your plank pose. On your exhale, with or without the knees, lower all the way to the mat, or maybe half for Chaturanga. This is your choice. Inhale, Cobra as before, or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg inhale, guide it up. Exhale, big step forward. Right knee down. Inhale, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Stay for your exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, twist the upper body to the left, left arm back, right arm forward. Stay here, pull the left shoulder back. And then drop the left hand, reach the right arm up for this exalted shape here. Again, active right arm, long arm, fingertips pull up. And then bring the arms back parallel to the floor. Guide the right hand down, stack your shoulders, reach the left arm up. Stay or release the back knee off the ground. Free to modify in a way that feels good for you. Bring the left hand down, look to the mat, plank pose, step back. And then with or without the knees, this is your choice, all the way to the mat or half. Find your back bend cobra or Adho Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, or was the upward facing one? It's early in the morning, right? Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, bend the knees, look forward. And then on the inhale, walk forward to the top of the mat. And on the exhale, fold down. Inhale, come into the fingertips, lengthen through the spine, half lift. Exhale, fold all the way down. Come to standing, reach the arms over side, big, big movement. Look up to your thumbs, upward salute. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart, and then release next to the body. We go into a chair pose, draw the belly in, Utkatasana, inhale. Exhale, fold all the way down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha. Exhale, step back and lower all the way or half, your choice. Feel free to use the knees. See what you need this morning. Your back bend, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up into the air. Big step forward on the exhale. High lunge, stand up, sweep the arms up. Stay for your exhale. Inhale here. Exhale again, twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, drop the right arm, lift the left one. Once again, find this exalted shape. Take another full breath. And then on the inhale, back to high lunge, look forward, both arms up. Exhale, open warrior two, bring the back heel down, arms parallel to the floor. Lengthen through the spine as you inhale. Sit a bit lower as you exhale and try and bring the tailbone a bit down. So you don't curve the low back too much. Right knee is pointing forward, one more breath. And then on the inhale, straighten the front leg without pressing through the knee. Pull yourself forward and down, triangle pose. Right hand can come into the right shin, but try not to collapse your weight down, but rather pull yourself up.
Find a bit of a back bend here. Pull the feet towards each other on the ground. Gaze up or to the side. One more full breath. And then look down to the floor. Inhale, bring the upper body up. Exhale, bring both toes of both feet to point out and sit low for a goddess pose. I'll turn around for this. So you want to sit low. You have a bit of a warrior two shape in both legs. You can bring the hands onto the thighs and find your way into a shape that allows you to balance and sit low. Take the arms over side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Inhale, arms over side. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. One more deep breath in and out. Good. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, turn all the toes to point forward. Hands into the hip, lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees so you can come forward halfway first. Hands under shoulders. Take another inhale, like half forward fold. And on the exhale, drop the upper body down. You can have the hands underneath the body, or maybe see if you can find the ankles. It's really up to you. Try not to force anything. Rather have the knees a bit bent. Draw the belly in and drop the head. 2 full breaths. And then come back onto the fingertips, lengthen the spine, and then walk your fingers to the front foot. This should be your right foot. And then plant the right hand, plant the left hand, step back into your plank, maybe on one leg if this is something you practice for your chaturanga. Find your back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, big step forward, take the shoulders along, use the core. Inhale, high lunge, stand up. Exhale, stay here. Inhale. Exhale, twist, left arm goes back, right arm goes forward. Inhale here. Drop the left hand, reach the right arm up for your exalted warrior. Take a full breath. And then look back forward, inhale, both arms up. Exhale, warrior two, open arms and hips. Have the knee pointing forward, pull the feet towards each other and draw the lower belly in. And anytime you feel distracted or you have any kind of critical thoughts or comments in your mind, come back to the breath, come back to your intention. Set positive impulses here and there, straighten your front leg. Pull yourself forward and down, triangle pose, stack your shoulders. And again, try not dumping all your weight down. Try and reach up with the right fingertips to the ceiling. Look down for stability, press into the feet. Inhale, bring the upper body back up. Exhale, once again, turn all the toes out. Sit low for your goddess pose. You can bring the hands into the hips. Maybe you need to adjust the stance this time. Bring the arms up. See if you can lift the heels off the ground. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart, slowly lower the heels. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, turn all the toes to point forward. Bring the hands behind the body, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift the heart. Bend the knees, slowly come forward on the exhale. If this doesn't feel good for the shoulders, you can have the hands closer to the body, or you can release the hands and take the same variation that we did on the first side. Bend the knees a little, shift the weight towards the toes. Soften the neck, the face. Take 2 more breaths. If you have the hands interlaced, then bring them close to the body first. Release over side, fingertips onto the ground. Reach the heart forward. Inhale. Walk the hands forward to frame the front foot, left foot this time. And then step back into your plank pose, maybe on one leg. And find your flow, or anytime you feel like skipping, then go into your down dog and take a conscious breath. We'll do that together again. Inhale through the nose. And maybe side out through the mouth. Inhale, come forward into your plank pose. Exhale, super slowly lower onto the belly. Point the toes. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, release the hands off the ground. But one more time, interlace the fingers, maybe one finger further as you did just now in that posture. Press the tops of the feet down, engage the thighs, pull the hands away from the body, open the chest. Keep that smooth, even breath. Ujjayi, or natural breath. Good. Take one more full breath here. And then softly release. Hands under shoulders, tuck the toes, and then press onto the knees and up into your downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then walk the feet towards the center of the mat. Open the feet really wide, toes are pointing out to the sides. And then walk the hands and lower the hips in between the heels for your malasana squat pose. You can also bring props underneath your seat. Maybe you want to sit on a block, or bring something underneath your heels if they're hovering, or simply sit down to the ground. But wherever you are, just pull the shoulders back, open the chest, gently press the knees against the elbows. Try and find a long spine here in this pose. Take another full breath. And then release the hands, bring the fingertips behind you so you can sit down in a gentle way. Bring the feet in front of you. Extend your left leg out and drop the right knee out to the side. Sole of the foot meets the inner left thigh. And if you're sitting a bit in a rounded back, that's very natural, then bend the left leg so you can sit up tall through the low back. Reach the arms up. And on your exhale, reach forward. Once you can't go further, you can release the hands down. This could be the ground, the shin, the foot, whatever it is. No need to push or pull, but rather think half forward fold as you inhale. Draw the low belly in as you exhale. Good. 2 full breaths. And then slowly sit upright. We keep the shape of the legs, however, we use the hands for support to open the hip a little bit. So you pull the right knee a bit outwardly. Sole of the foot is still touching the inner thigh. And then from here, you can bring the right hand into the right hip, and then bring the left hand on the inner left leg, and then open the chest to the side. Now, once you have found a position that feels good, option to bring your right arm over your ear for that side bend. Once again, opening the side body. This really helps us to breathe better throughout the day. So really enjoy these opening postures. Keep the face soft. The mind focused on the breath and the sensations in the body. And then engage your core, slowly sit upright, reach both arms up. And then with a straight spine, twist to the right side. Right hand behind you, left hand onto the right knee, and pull the right shoulder back. Take the head gently into the twist without compromising the neck, so no need to go too far. Good. From here, plant the right hand down firmly. Press onto the right shin and onto the left heel, and then reach the left arm up and really press the hips forward. Open the front body. It's kind of like a little wide thing maybe. Breathe into the front body, 2 breaths. And then slowly sit back down. Look forward and switch the hips to point back forward. Bring the right knee up, extend it out forward. Bend the left leg in, switch the sides. Left knee falls out, sole of the foot touches the inner right thigh. And then again, feel free to modify a bit here with the legs. You can sit up nice and tall, reach the arms up. Draw the low belly in, reach the arms forward. And then release, either ground, shin, foot, whatever feels good. Think half forward fold as you inhale. Draw the belly in as you exhale. And then stay in focus on the breath. Good. Slowly sit upright. Use the hands for help to open the hip, pull the left knee out to the left a little. Left hand into the left hip to get started. Bring the right hand, like slide along the inner seam of the right leg. Find that side bend. Drop the right shoulder. Either stay or reach the left arm over ear. Any degree is fine. You want to feel an opening in the side body. If that happens for you here, then stay here.
And just see where you can find that beautiful breath. We want to wake the body up mindfully, not too rigidly. Take some conscious breaths. And engage your core first. Sit upright. Reach both arms up with a straight spine. Twist to the left side. Left hand behind you. Right hand onto the left knee. And try not to lean onto the hand, but sit nice and tall. Very dignified posture. Neck is long. Face is relaxed. Directing the breath into the areas of the body where you feel sensation. Always coming back to our intentions, whatever we feel distracted or critical or impatient. Ground the left hand down, press onto the left shin, lift the hips, reach the right arm up, open the front body a lot. Breathe a lot of freshness, a lot of newness of the day into the whole front body. And then lower the hips and slowly look back forward. Bring the knee back up and then step the foot in front of you. Step the right foot next to it and make sure you have space to lay down. So you want to sit about in the center of the mat. Bring your hands into the back of the knees. Roll into your cat stretch one more time. And then pull the heart forward and up, long spine. Lift one leg off the ground. Lift the second leg off the ground. Come back into your boat pose. Keep that soft attitude, relaxed face, neutral thoughts, but feel all the heat that is flowing now through the body. Hands where they are or extend them. How does the second boat feel this time around of the practice? You've almost made it. Want to keep a tiny bit of strength. We'll go down into a half boat. If this is not for you, you can also skip it and sit for a moment. So you extend the legs, you lean back, you keep the strength in the center of the body, but stay focused. One more deep breath. And then very slowly, mindfully lower yourself down. Good. Step your feet on the ground, close to the body, hip distance apart. Press the feet into the ground for your shoulder bridge. Lift the hips off the mat. Stay here or interlace the fingers behind the back once more. Pull the shoulder blades in towards each other. Puff the chest open. Bring the chin down to the chest to lengthen the neck, and then really lift the hips. Then imagine how you can draw a lot of fresh air in through the nose, down the back of the throat, into the chest, all the way into the belly, the groins, filling the whole body with fresh air, fresh energy for the day. 2 more full breaths. And then release the interlace of the fingers, come onto the tiptoes, and then slowly make your way down, vertebra by vertebra, like a massage. Slowly grounding all the way down. Walk the feet apart, drop the knees in the center, and then place your hands on the upper body. Close the eyes or rest the gaze. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat. Maybe you can feel a little tingling sensation on your skin. All the energy you have created in your asana practice. And then go ahead and pull one knee after the other up to the chest. Hug around the shins, rock a bit from side to side, massaging the low back. You can also pull the knees up to the chest rhythmically so you can really stretch out that low back. And then go ahead and either grab the outer edges of your feet or maybe the ankles for your happy baby. You want to pull the knees down into the armpits, but you want to ground the low back. So if it comes off the ground a lot, feel free to take the ankles or even grab behind the knees. And then once the whole spine is touching the ground, you can rock a bit from side to side. Lift the corners of your mouth gently for a little smile. This posture is called Ananda Balasana. So the happy baby, the blissful posture. And then from here, bring the soles of the feet together as you ground the outer edges of your feet and let the knees drop out to the side for Supta Baddha Konasana, the bound angle pose, reclined bound angle pose. You can touch your palms to the upper body or rest them next to the body. And we'll stay here for at least 2 to 3 breaths. And then you can either change and extend the legs out for your Shavasana pose, or if this pose is very comfortable for you, you can also stay here today for your final relaxation. Do not skip this part of the practice. Really allow your body a moment to regenerate and rest after your asana practice and before a full day. So go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. Softly sigh it out through the mouth. Let go of any breath control. Let go of any muscle tension. Stay here or extend your legs out for Shavasana. And then for a couple of moments, let go of any active doing, any active thinking or analyzing. Allow yourself to just be, to rest. Allow your thoughts to flow. And just let everything be okay the way it is right now. Give yourself a moment of stillness. And then begin to allow the breath to become a bit deeper again. Drawing yourself back into the moment. If your legs are extended, then you may want to step your feet on the ground, bending the knees. If your knees are out to the sides in Supta Baddha Konasana, use your hands for help to bring the knees together. And then wherever you are, just roll onto one side. You can keep the eyes closed. Give yourself a little bit of a kind hug. And a moment to come back slowly, slowly awakening, drawing your attention back into this moment. And then very mindfully press yourself up into a seated position, maybe with the legs crossed as we started our practice today. Eyes closed, your gaze lowered and resting. Join the palms together in front of the heart center in Anjali Mudra as a gesture of connecting your mind and your body, and as a gesture of appreciation for having taken the time for your practice, for the opportunity to practice, for all the wisdom of yoga. Bring your attention back to mind. Make a resolve to come back to this idea throughout your day. Take a few breaths and maybe just ground down through your feet here and there when you're standing. And take your practice off the mat into your day. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And sigh out. Softly blink the eyes open. Thank you for starting your day with me, for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel awake in the body and in the mind and ready for your day. Please let me know if you like this practice and what you would like to see in the next video. Also have a look at the links below. We have a teacher training coming up. We have some beautiful offers and I would love to connect with you. And then I will see you in the next video. Have a great one.